First Samuel chapter 1. There was a man from Ramah in the hill country of Ephraim. His name was Elkanah. He was a Levite by heritage, descended through the line of Zuph. He had 2 wives, one was named Hannah, the other was Peninnah. Peninnah had children, Hannah did not.
Year after year, Elkanah went up from his town to worship and sacrifice to the Lord of heaven's armies at Shiloh.
The sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, were serving there as priests. Whenever the day came for Elkanah to sacrifice, he would give portions of the meat to Peninnah and to all her sons and daughters. But to Hannah he gave a double portion, because he loved her deeply, even though the Lord had closed her womb, and her rival would provoke her bitterly, taunting her because the Lord had kept her from having children.
This went on year after year. Whenever Hannah went up to the house of the Lord, Peninnah would irritate her until she wept and would not eat.
Hannah, why are you weeping?
Elkanah would ask,
Why won't you eat?
why are you downhearted?
Am I not better to you than 10 sons?
Once after they had eaten and drunk at Shiloh, Hannah rose. Eli the priest was sitting on his chair by the doorpost of the Lord's house.
In deep anguish Hannah prayed to the Lord, weeping bitterly, and she made a vow.
Lord of heaven's armies,
If you will truly look upon the misery of your servant and remember me,
if you will not forget your servant,
but give her a son, then I will give him back to you all the days of his life, and no razor shall ever touch his head. As she kept praying before the Lord, Eli observed her mouth was speaking in her heart. Her lips were moving, but her voice was not heard. So Eli thought she was drunk.
how long will you stay drunk?
He said to her,
Put away your wine.
"No, my Lord," Hannah replied. "I am a woman deeply troubled. I have not been drinking wine or strong drink. I was pouring out my soul before the Lord. Do not take your servant for a wicked woman. I have been praying here out of great anguish and grief." Eli answered, "Go in peace, and may the God of Israel grant the request you have asked of him. May your servant find favor in your eyes," she said.
Then she went her way and ate something, and her face was no longer downcast.
Early the next morning they rose and worshipped before the Lord.
Then returned home to Ramah. Elkanah knew his wife Hannah,
And the Lord remembered her. In due time Hannah conceived and gave birth to a son.
she named him Samuel, son
She named him Samuel, saying, "Because because I asked the Lord for him.
When the time came for Elkanah to go up again with all his family to offer the yearly sacrifice and fulfill his vow,
Hannah did not go.
she said to her husband,
After the child is weaned, I will take him and present him before the Lord, and he will live there always.
do what seems best to you.
Elkanah said, Stay here until you have weaned him. Only may the Lord establish his word. So the woman stayed home and nursed her son until she had weaned him. When she had weaned him, she took him up with her, along with a 3-year-old bull, an ephah of flour, and a skin of wine, and brought him to the house of the Lord at Shiloh.
Though the boy was still young, they sacrificed the bull and brought the child to Elah.
She said to him, My Lord, as surely as you live, I am the woman who stood here beside you, praying to the Lord. I prayed for this child, and the Lord has granted me